More and more adults are seeking orthodontic treatment these days for several reasons. First off, we're living longer, so it's become more important to maintain our teeth for the years to come. And as well, patients are developing a better understanding of the importance of good dental health. I mean, let's face it, we are no longer in that generation of adults who lost most of their teeth before the age of 50. And the bottom line is, adult orthodontic treatment is more affordable. More and more adults are getting dental insurance that has adult orthodontic coverage, or they have flex spending plans that give them the funds necessary to pay for treatment. So basically, adult orthodontic treatment is more affordable and more attainable these days. One myth that I hear from adults seeking orthodontic treatment is that I'm too old for braces. In fact, I hear that all the time. Nothing could be further from the truth. Healthy teeth can be moved at any age. In fact, in my office, I treat patients in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond. In fact, 1 in every 5 orthodontic patients in this country is an adult. Another myth that I hear is that, you know what, people that get braces, they're just vain, all they care about is their appearance. Once again, not true. Most orthodontic patients, adult orthodontic patients that is, that come to my office are concerned about changes that are happening in their bite. They're noticing that their teeth are starting to move and it's becoming difficult to keep clean. Their dentist is talking about things like gum recession and bone loss. So they realize now that they have to take care of their teeth, they've got to put them in a good position, they've got to have them last for the rest of their life. That's why they're in my office. As an orthodontist, there are several things that we have to take into consideration when treating adults versus treating children. Adults aren't growing anymore, and so their jaws aren't growing anymore. You see, my job as orthodontist is to get your teeth from A to B. And sometimes in children, we use jaw growth to accomplish that. But with adults, we don't have that option, so we really have to treatment plan to accommodate for not being able to do that. Another thing is, as we get older, our bones get harder. And so it becomes a little bit more difficult to move teeth from A to B, but you can still do it with a little bit more effort and a little bit more time. Another big thing is, with adults, a lot of times the orthodontist has to take a team approach to getting you that beautiful smile. That is, he's going to work closely with your dentist, your periodontist, that's the gum and bone specialist, and the prosthodontist, that's the person who restores your teeth. The point being is, he has to act like the quarterback, and just to make sure that everybody's game plans are coordinated to give you the optimal result and the beautiful, healthy smile that you want. When it comes to an adult's reaction after braces are off or the orthodontic treatment is completed, well, it's just plain ecstatic. In fact, the 3 most common things that I hear from patients are, "Doc, I couldn't be happier with my smile." Or, "You know what, treatment wasn't as bad as I thought it would be." And most important of all, "I wish I did this sooner." For some adults, getting their braces off or completing their orthodontic treatment is such an emotional experience. It's a wonderful sight to see. You have to remember that some of these patients have been embarrassed by their smile for quite some time, or have been really concerned or self-conscious about the appearance of their teeth. And now they have that beautiful, healthy smile that they've always wanted, and it's just transformative. The change in self-esteem, the change in confidence, they're walking to my office smiling and talking to everybody. It's a transformation that every orthodontist loves to see, and the patients are just ecstatic, and they couldn't be happier, and they're so grateful that they went through the process. Over the past several years, there have been some major breakthroughs in orthodontics that really apply to adults. I mean, let's face it, adults are concerned about their appearances when they're going through orthodontic treatment. How are braces going to look? I'm a businessman, I'm a school teacher, can I really do this? Well, one of the breakthroughs that we have now is clear aligners. Orthodontists are using clear, almost invisible aligners to move teeth. So think about it, you can be talking to someone and they're not even aware that you're going through orthodontic treatment. And for those people that can't use these clear aligners, there's braces. And braces are smaller than they've ever been, and these days we now have tooth-colored braces that are very discreet and very aesthetic. And another option, something called lingual brackets, braces that in fact go behind the teeth. So once again, you could be out there in the public and no one is aware you're going through orthodontic treatment. Another big concern for adults is time. Let's face it, we're a busy society with a tight schedule. Well, these days with the advances in brace technology and wire technology, orthodontic treatment is more efficient and effective than it's ever been. What does that mean for you? Well, what that means is you're visiting the orthodontic office less often, you're spending less time in the office, and as well, treatment time is a lot shorter these days. So really, time and appearance is no longer a concern with orthodontic treatment. Another major breakthrough in orthodontics is the use of something called TADs, temporary anchorage devices. These are little appliances that we can use and attach to the jaw to help us move teeth in ways that we've never been able to before. In fact, in some instances, it allows us to avoid more invasive procedures. One important thing that an adult should take into consideration is that with these medical and dental breakthroughs, they're only as good as the expert who's using them. That's why it's very important that when an adult feels that they have an orthodontic problem, that they see an orthodontist. Keep in mind that an orthodontist is a dentist who has received 2 to 3 years additional specialized training beyond standard dental school education. If you feel you have an orthodontic problem, it's really important that you see an orthodontist who can properly diagnose the problem and who has kept up on the current technologies so that he or she may help you choose the appropriate treatment plan to deal with your bite.